Hi, welcome to Car Mechanical. Today I'm going to talk to you about diesel additives and in particular two-stroke oil and cetane booster that I use on my 2.5 V6 TDI. So I use cetane booster because I want to make sure I'm getting the right amount of cetane in to make up for any potential bad fuel that I could be getting from any service stations. And I used a two-stroke mineral oil to help smooth things out. And I'm going to go into that as we go through the video. One key thing I want to point out here is that this is done before I fill up with diesel, and the other thing is that my car has a rotary mechanical fuel injection pump. It's not a common rail. I'm unsure how this quite works with common rail systems. In this video it's not advice that I'm giving, it's more discussing the subject of what I do, and I'm interested in getting some feedback from other people that do the same because of I've found I've used this for the last year and it's worked quite well. The other side to this as well, that is considerably cheaper than Shell V-Power by quite a bit. So we're going to start by putting the cetane booster in. So with the cetane booster, again, just to cover off, the reason I use this is you can get inconsistent fuel quality depending on where you go to. Sometimes you go to the same fuel station and you notice the car runs a bit differently compared to others. I've certainly noticed it with Sainsbury's. I've had good fuel, I've had bad fuel. Maybe it's the car, maybe it's not. Maybe this just gives me some peace of mind, but what I do know is that by adding it in, that I'm boosting up the cetane rating either above what's needed or getting it to the level that's needed. So with the cetane booster that I use, it costs £1.23 per tankful, so it's £30 for the container, and I get about 37 tanks out of that. And I'm adding that at the higher end of the scale, so I get about 37 tanks there. And with the two-stroke, I'm buying that at £15 per 5 litres. I get about 14 treatments of that, so I put about 350 ml in, and that's cost me £1.07, so it's costing me about £2.30 per tank. I mentioned earlier compared to V-Power, V-Power's about an extra 10p per tank. With my 65 litre tank, that's an extra £6.50 on your fill up. So with this, I'm saving about £4.50 per tank versus Shell V-Power. Whether it's any better or not, I don't know, but I find that it does work for me. So why do I use the two-stroke oil? So with the two-stroke oil, the whole idea here is that it's lubricating the fuel system and the injectors. And the one thing I can tell you I've noticed is that it does quieten down and smoothen the engine. Now there's a few different things out there that says that it retards knock a bit, or it retards the timing a bit, it reduces knock, and it also sort of adds its own bit of cetane. What I've noticed that it quietens things down, and for me that's sort of quite worth it because it is quite a loud and clattery car and I would like to quieten things down a bit. I've got other videos on that, but this is sort of a part-way solution for making things smoother, and I noticed that when I've not used it for time, so if I've had to fill up when I've been away from home and then the next time after that I've forgotten to add it, I've noticed that the car does tend to get a bit rougher. So I'm going to close this out with a bit of a question and looking for any feedback about what you've personally found. So with my car, it's a 2.5 litre V6 TDI Audi A4 and it uses the mechanical injection pump. So I'm making that clarification between mechanical and your common rail stuff because they're slightly different applications. But have you used anything with your diesel? What kind of results have you had? Is there any particular reasons you think that this is a bad thing to do? Is there any particular reasons you think this is a good thing to do? I've been doing this for about a year. It's not impacted the car and the car seems to be running fairly strongly. And I just want to point out as well, this isn't a recommendation from me, this is showing my findings. If you do decide to do this for your car, please check the results other people have had first, and please be very careful. I don't want to see anyone damage their car as a result of watching this video. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below, and more than anything, thank you for watching.